All right, you guys have made it to the last step to your perspective name drawing. Now, this is only optional. So if you choose to do this, that's okay. If you wanted to leave your drawing the way it was right now, when it just kind of looks like it's jumping off the page, you can do that. However, if you want to make your letters look like actual bubble letters, we're going to end up erasing a lot of this stuff down here. So let us get started. Well, I'm going to start with the block letters. Okay, so if you remember when we were talking about perspective and we were drawing our cubes, we talked a lot about parallel lines. Remember, we had to make sure we are drawing those lines parallel. They're lines that are going the same way. They're not crooked. If they were carrying on, they would never touch. Okay, so we need to think about parallel lines, and we are going to use all of the letters, all of the lines to our letters. So I'm just going to get started with this line right here. This is a vertical line. I need to go ahead and copy that same vertical line. I can put it here. I can move it out a little bit further. Wherever you put it is going to determine how fat or thin your letter is. All right, I like it about medium, so this looks like a good one. So like I said, I'm copying that same line straight up and down. This line is parallel to this line. They are both vertical. All right, next. My next line, I need to worry about this right here. Okay, that's a diagonal line. So same thing. I have to make sure I make a diagonal line following the same way. So I keep it. I'm going to start where I ended with my last line. And I just draw a little line there. I'm not going to continue all the way like that because obviously that part of my B is in the front. So it's just going to be a little line right there. Okay. I'll make some of this darker so this looks a little bit, looks like it makes a little bit more sense. All right, next, same thing. Vertical line, vertical line. Okay, oh, that's a little crooked. If you want to use a ruler for this, do it. It's kind of hard. Vertical line. Yes, that looks better. Now, you'll notice that I skipped this line right here. I skipped it because you're not going to see it. There's nowhere for me to draw this diagonal line. I could draw this one, but only a little bit. This other one is hidden. It's behind. All right, last line of my B on the outside here. I'm going to come in, draw a parallel line to this bottom of the B. Perfect. Go ahead and make some of my lines darker so you can see them. Now, the inside of my B, same thing. I'm going to make a parallel line to this line and a parallel line to this line. Parallel line to this line, parallel line to that line. Now, once I have all of those done, I can come back with an eraser and erase all of those extra orthogonal lines that we don't need. I don't need those anymore because, like I said, this is the optional step where you get to erase everything. All right, and there's my bubble letter B. So cool. All right, my next one. I, same thing. Okay, parallel line. Now this one's a little tricky. This one's going to be really hard to do, so I'm actually going to use my ruler because this is really easy for me to just make a line right there, but that is not correct. That is not parallel to this line, so I need to make sure they're parallel. Okay, so I'm just going to imagine my line and move it over just a little bit. There we go. There's my L. Okay, I can erase all the extra lines that I don't need, those orthogonals. Erase, erase, erase. Now I come to my A. Same thing. This line is parallel to this bottom of the A. I forgot to draw a line. If you notice that you missed a corner, just go in and fix it. There we go. I was a little confused. All right, I need a vertical line right here. Copying that to there. And I'm copying this horizontal line from that to there. Okay, there's my letter. I can come in and do this inside right here. All right, and then I come in, erase these extra lines. Yes, look how awesome that looks. So I would just continue that with all of the letters. Now, if you did bubble letters, it's the same thing, but you're using curved lines. So just like I have to repeat the same curved line, okay? I'll do it just like that. Curve. I have to repeat the same curved line. It's a little bit more difficult, like I said. Curve. All right. And that looks pretty good. I can come in and do this back part. Curved line. And then I go in and I erase my extra lines. You are still making parallel lines, but instead they are curved. My L is going to be a little goofy. I just follow that edge to my L, just like that. That's all I had to do for my L. That was simple. All done with that letter. Now my A, curved line, curved line, and I'm done with that. The inside of my A, I'm just going to do a little curved line there. My dot to my I, little curved line, a little curved line for my bottom of my I, erase, and my R, straight line down with a little curve at the bottom, and curve right here. Oh, it's a little off, hold on. There we go. And I just come in, I erase. If you drew lightly, everything should erase really nicely. We don't need any of these orthogonal lines. And there we go. There's my 3D letters. Perfect. Now you can see that some of these are different sizes. My A looks a little bit fatter than my other ones. So at this time, if you wanted to make some of them a little bit thinner and fix some of them, you can do that. Just to tweak it a little bit. All right, but that's all. I'll go ahead and you can rewind this video. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my letters for all of these, but as I said, this is just optional. If you don't want to do this, that is okay. All right, see you guys later. Great job working today.